Good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see. Interesting week setting up. Shop, huge move. Big sales gain, 7.5%. People are buying. Everybody on Wall Street keeps saying they're not buying, but they're buying. They don't get stuff. 80% increase in Melly. Jesus, unbelievable. Melly is growing huge. Hold on, let me just double check that you can hear me. Somebody say yes. There we go. Cool. Okay. So that's what we got. So some things that happened Friday, very interesting. MicroStrategy broke 38,000. Bitcoin broke 38,000, but it didn't hold, and now it's back to 37. Every single time it hits 38, it goes to 37. Okay? At some point, we're going to get this ETF, and at that point, it's going to rocket. It's going to go up huge, 100-plus points. When that happens, I can't tell you. Is it today, tomorrow, next week? Don't know. Okay? Lily tried to go. It's trying to go. The 606 is a number. 603 is a number. 609, 616 is the accelerator. If and when it gets to 616, it takes off. Okay? There's an article out there that China is ordering lots and lots, and I mean lots of chip equipment machines. So that means Lam Research, and we know that. Because the logic is simple, okay? If Nvidia is selling chips, and they're selling chips, if SMCI is then, because Nvidia is selling chips, SMCI is making machines, very simple. That means they need memory. That means Lam Research, okay? That means Lam Research. Very straightforward. But if people are buying machines and they're putting them in the data centers, that means SNOW, S-N-O-W, and it means MDB, which is database. I mean, this is just simple logic. If they're all bad, they're all bad, okay? And if they're good, they're all good. And when do they really take off? You still have people saying, oh, everything's going to end in January and the market's going to collapse. Well, AI is not going to collapse. Other stuff may collapse. Maybe people stop buying shit that costs 5 times as much as they should because the guys can. Maybe everybody in the world stops buying a candy bar. Why does Nestle's get to grow their profits like crazy more than they ever have because they just, people will pay another 10 cents, another 10 cents, another 10 cents, another 10 cents. At some point, everybody says, F you. And let me tell you, here's what happens. This is very interesting. Because if you could raise enough money and you go start a chocolate factory and you get the chocolate, you get the cocoa plants, all this, you get the chocolate, and you start selling candy bars for 50 cents, all these companies either have to go to 50 cents or they go bankrupt. That's it. It's that simple. And it's in any product. It's the same thing. If somebody puts up a... excuse me. If somebody puts up a hamburger chain that does great, or does like Chipotle, puts up a Chipotle franchise, kind of like, and there are some, but the prices are $3 or $4 less, then all these companies have to match it or they go out of business. I'm telling you, it will happen at some point because that's what happens. That's how the world works. Not saying it happens today, not saying it happens next week, but it happens. Okay? So just understand that. So that's what's going on. What else I see? Lily is close to a breakout here. Let's see if it happens. Nvidia. Let's talk complete ignorance. This is ignorant. People are ignorant. Wall Street, they didn't comment. They're not ignorant. But there are so many people on Twitter that are ignorant, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Okay? Nvidia has a conference call, and they tell you we can't sell to China these chips right now. If we could, even the ones that they're making that are for China, our guidance would be 1 to 2 billion more. Not a million more, a billion more. And then 2 days later, somebody prints an article, oh, their chip's not ready. They just told you it's not ready. They told you that, and it goes down. Okay? So here's the thing. You're just going to wait for Nvidia 509, and when it breaks, it's 550. And it's going to go that fast. Once again, not this week, not next week, don't know when. But when it gets to 509, it's a play like when it got to 394, Sam said, if it takes out 400, the 410s can go 1 to 30. They went 1 to 40. Okay? So you just got to wait. But the Nvidia at 394 was so simple because there are all these ignorant people that didn't know the basics of trading. And here's the basics of trading. Okay? A mutual fund or a hedge fund that has $2 billion, $2 billion or $3 billion or $5 billion is saying, oh, Nvidia is going down. Okay? If it goes back over 400, I can buy the stock, and I'm going to go buy $100 million worth with a 394 stop. So your downside risk was 6 points. Your upside risk was 100 points, and they made 100 points. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. That's how the world works. Don't have to think complex. Think simple. Okay? Interesting. What other news? Shop, great sales. We told you that. Netflix, there's a report out that a lot of people are buying this ad version. This is very interesting to me. Now, here we got, we're going to have a bunch of people on this call. I mean, if somebody wants to just type in, so Amazon had a football game, and before the football game, they had a lot of QR codes on the thing. If you want to buy this, just hit this QR code. You take a picture of it, and it comes up. Did anybody do that? I've asked literally 500 people this weekend, and not one person did that. Not one. Not a one. See, this is all bullshit advertising. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's saying, first, do they have their phone with them? Yeah, I do. But other people, maybe not. Oh, they see an ad. Oh, I like this. Oh, they're selling this for $4.99. Oh, let me take a picture, and it'll come up and I'll buy it right there while the football game's on. See? Once again, I don't think that works. Now, it doesn't matter if they tell you it works. Because I don't trust them anyway. They're just making shit up. I'm telling you, Twitter does this shit. Twitter sends ads to people, and they'll send it to 100 of your fake accounts. That they know that it's fake accounts. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So just be skeptical of some of this. Now, the Netflix news is good, but it's not moving. But it's good, and because you've seen what I said. I mean, who the hell is going to go pay $5 less to watch ads? Really? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, fully comprehend this. The level of wealth is different. You go to Palo Alto or Menlo, San Francisco, Dallas, Frisco area, downtown Dallas, New York, different level of wealth than you have all over the world. Okay? So you got to understand that. And if you understand that, you're fine. Okay? So that's what we know. That's what we know today. That's what we know. I mean, very, very simple. If Nvidia rips through 500, SMCI going to rip to 320. Just chill and wait. Okay? This truce is about to end here in a day or two. You want to see what happens. If it becomes a permanent truce, then BKNG has 150 points up. Hasn't happened yet. Okay? Snowman earnings. How far does it go? In theory, because all these data centers are getting better. Snow should have its first good quarter after 3 bad quarters. That takes it to 184, 185, 200 possible. CrowdStrike and Zscaler have earnings too. I don't know which one's further. I think Zscaler is today, CrowdStrike is tomorrow. CrowdStrike and Zscaler over the years, if you go compare them, have been about the same price. Zscaler is what? $20 less than CrowdStrike. Okay? Now PanW didn't do good at earnings, but then they did good the day after because their CEO kind of created a blunder. So let's see what happens. I would think Zscaler has a shot at 206, 208 if their earnings are good today. And then we see, and then we see, and then we see. Okay? And that's what we know. Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. 7:33 stock, 7:33 to time, 11:27. Stocks go up, stocks go down. SPX was down all night, but it's only down 5. It's only down 5. There's no compelling reason to be down, okay? Except everybody's saying, oh, my God, world shit. They don't know. They don't know. I mean, Cowboys killing everybody. World can't be bad. Very, very simple, okay? San Francisco next. Anyway, get killed. There you go. Okay. Guys throwing some jokes. Okay. So SPX, 45.72, 4,600. If 4,600 breaks, they're going to rocket this sucker to 4,700. And then we see, If it fails, right back to 4,500. Avago, deal is done. 1,000, 1,020. I like 1,020s for earnings. No more. If it's 30 or 40 points out, no more than $3. Hey, I know they're 10. Just means you can't get them. Okay? $3. 40 points is $3. If it goes up 70, you make money. How are you going to go buy something $12 if it, they're destroying you? Don't do that. Nvidia, 494. If and when it's through 494, it absolutely rockets. 503 accelerator, 509 beast. Adobe says huge shoppers, it's coming. 621, 642. CMG trying to break up 2251. Lam Research 726, 742. Lilly 606, 609, 616. Zscaler 201. CrowdStrike 216. Snowman 176, 182. MicroStrategy, doesn't matter what MicroStrategy is, all about Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can get through 38,000 and hold, it can run. Netflix 486. BKNG, all about the war. Coin, this is very interesting because Coin is trying to break up with Bitcoin lower. Very, very interesting. Keep an eye on it. If it can get through 118, 119 area, it can probably run. SMCI, 300, 306. Microsoft, 381. NOW, 682. Shop, 76, 79. Tesla, a little bit better. Cybertruck event coming, 246. 246, 252. That's what we know. That's what we know. Kavita saying Nvidia presenting tomorrow. What does Nvidia say? What if they say, you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about? We told you this at the conference. And then we see, Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.